Wonderful bump into Guido. Well. Cool music. Pretty funky. Excellent. I like this. It's so hot. This here's the inland town of Padon. Let's all stay here today. Are we still far from Lane? Ah, to get to Lane, you'll have to cross the savannah to the south. Now, that's a real chore. Alright, it sounds like we should stay here today. We should look for lodgings. How about a place I've used before? Y'all see that big building right at the end of the street? It's a hotel. Let's look at the town first. I've heard you can get some really strange weapons here. Cool, okay, Padon. Yeah, here you go. Okay, so you got a little Magay here. And so we've got other animal people. Interesting. It's like a giraffe, like a horse-looking guy. Some kind of like owl dude. What's is this? Like a little... Is that a frog? I can't tell. A sheep guy? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, let's just walk around the town for a minute, I guess. And I'm not going to speak to everyone. Alcada Spice. Okay, house 2. Is that a spice shop, I guess? Right, house 1. I'm not sure. A fish dude. My God. Okay, just it seems like a humanoid. Yeah, a random person. Alright, okay. So it's not just Magay that live here, is it? Profane Cafe. Okay, and that looks like that's the exit on the other side of the town. Right, so there's lots of buildings we can't go in. That's fine. So it looks like this side of the town is kind of like all built up with actual brick buildings. It's crazy giant fountain in the middle. That's cool. And this side of the town is like got all like the tents and things. Oh, what's over here? Oh, right, okay, these are like the Magay houses, like little hobbit homes. Okay. Okay, and that's another exit. I don't obviously mean to go in there. Obviously. Just, so there's 3 different exits to the city. That's cool. Alright, what can we see from up here? Okay, little Magay there. Growing a patch of carrots. So funny. Shouldn't judge, obviously, but when Sue was like, met Guido, and was like, oh, look, it's a bunny rabbit. And he's like, oi, I'm not a bunny rabbit. Then we meet him later, he's munching on carrots. I guess it's just coincidence. It's just coincidence. Okay, so that's the Magay Elder's house. I don't know that we need to speak to him at the moment. Or her. I shouldn't assume it's a him, should I? Okay. Alright, so this town's kind of split up into 3 sections then, isn't it? But this guy is kind of like a vulture type dude. No, okay, all very interesting. Okay, so that's the Hotel Alcada, where I guess we're staying in a minute. Alright, yeah, here we go. We're back. So we've got the various street vendors, general store, Oasis. Okay, interesting. I'm not going to talk to everyone randomly. Say we'll be here all day, but it's interesting that there's kind of more towns that have names to them. So let's have a look in the general store. Do they sell weapons and armor? They do indeed. Okay, so we've still got a magic shop. So I guess we're still liable to be getting mana eggs, hopefully. Right, let's sell our random bits of junk. Is there something you want to sell, my young one? Show me your goods. Okay, we will. We're gonna. Right, so we don't need the swallowtail hats. Now, the gill sword. Now, typically in JRPGs, I'm not really one to try and grind for rare drops. Anyway, I think specifically in Grandia, it's not really going to be an issue. So, we've got the lightning sword that's doing 50 attack, and we've got the ice blade that's doing 40 attack. So I think we'll hang on to those two. Well, right, we'll keep the lightning sword. We'll use the ice sword just as a backup, just in case we do happen to come across something that's resistant to lightning. It seems like the strongest element so far. But let's sell the gill sword. I'm not going to need 3 swords. Chainmail we don't need. The was it Laffa flower shield? Yeah, we don't need that now. Don't need the catfish whisker. But we'll keep the bloody knife as a backup. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of money now. Let's have a look what they sell. Okay, look at this. So, accessories. Scarab. +4 poison, plague, and paralyze resistance. Now, as resistance accessories go, that's pretty good. Because it's covering 3 different things. 9,000 gold, pretty expensive, but I'm not buying an accessory just for status resistance, basically. So they sell Titan rings, not going to need that. Wow, talisman prevents status abnormalities. So it's basically like a ribbon in Final Fantasy. You can't get status abnormalities. 30,000 gold, very expensive, but technically that for what it's doing, that's worth it, I would say. That being said, we don't get hit by status abnormalities that often. Really, we really don't. So I'll remember it's here, and we can come back and get it if we need it. For now, I'm going to leave it though. What else we got? Confuse route. I'm not using consumable items to confuse enemies. That's ridiculous. Trudweed. -3 to action level. No. Okay, thank you. Alright. Resurrect potion. Okay. Magic lamp. I've had one of those and I sold it. I'm not going to be buying some, am I? Right, crimson potion. Cool, but not going to buy any. Blue potion. Again, probably not going to buy any. And gold potion. Probably not going to buy any. But it's nice to know they're there. And so I don't know if it's kind of, maybe we're near the end of the game. And maybe Zil Padon is kind of like the final hub city. Maybe. As in, what I mean by that, maybe we have access to Zil Padon until the end of the game. We can just come back here when we need to. I hope so. Or maybe not. Still, I'm not going to spend money if I don't feel I need to. Let's look at what weapons they got. Whoa, okay. We've got Ass Dagger. Ass Dagger? AS Dagger? I don't know. +50 attack. Extremely lethal. I mean, yeah, I don't doubt it is extremely lethal. Not as lethal as the other 2 daggers we already have, though, is it? So, right, we've got here sword, Lorenzo. Okay, 49 attack, reduces defense of enemy. I mean, does it do the opposite of digging every time you hit them? Pretty good. It's 1 less attack than the lightning sword, though. Not going to buy it. Right, we've got La Hammer. How does that... Right, 50 attack. How does that stack up to... Oh, okay. So the mace that Justin's currently using, Home Run Hammer, it's an extra 14 attack. So we're going to trade that out. Get this new La Hammer for Justin. Right, okay, we've got new ranged weapons. So we've got a fire dart, plus 41 attack with fire. Exorcism bow, maybe. 45 attack, effective on ghosts. And a discus, plus 53 attack, effective on insects. Now, for now, I'm not going to buy that. We may find something better. And the only character I have who can use range at the minute is Rap. He's got far more of... basically, his ranged is the last thing he needs to be working on. He needs to be working on his dagger, he needs to be working on his sword, and he needs to be working on 3 different types of magic. So of those, I would clearly buy the discus. I'm not going to buy it for the time being. I remember it's here. Interesting, though. Cool. So let's look what armour they have. Right. Error armour. Okay. Plus 35 defense, plus 1 skill power level. It's better than the... Oh. Much better than the dark armour. Now, it's a shame to get rid of the plug suit, but... For armour, you know, I'd rather double down on someone's defense just to keep them alive, if that makes sense. Now, before we start spend... Right, and for some reason, looks like Fina cannot use it. See what else they've got. Right, so shield. MN shield. Plus 21 friends and blizzard resist. Okay, so it's slight. It's 2 points of defense more than the Laffer Flower shield, but that has got a better secondary effect. And same with the gauntlets we just got in the Castle of Dreams. So I think I might actually skip that shield. Right, we've got a turban. 2000, 13 defense. Okay, and we've got a mist mask. 17 defense, slows IP loss. That's good. Okay, some interesting but ultimately useless shoes. So we've got heavy boots, excellent defense, but that's it. No move or action or anything like that. So, don't really need that. And we've got Queen Heal. No stats at all. But its ability is blocks killer moves during attacks. What does that mean? It reads as blocks killer moves, meaning it blocks special attacks of enemies, but it says during attacks, so it reads as it blocks the special attacks of enemies while you yourself are attacking. What it probably means is you can't be cancelled or something like that. Either way, I've got no interest in that. Right, so yeah, +1 skill power level. Okay, so first things first. But the death masks are better, so I'm going to buy a mist mask for Milda, and also one for Fina. Now, it doesn't look like Fina can wear the Ara armor. She might be able to wear the dark armor or the plug suit though. So what I want to do is just buy one. Let's give it Justin for a second. Yeah, I'd much rather have 13 points of defense, and obviously +1 skill power level. That sounds pretty good, whatever that means. Right, so Fina cannot wear the dark armor, but she can wear the plug suit. Okay, so there we go. That's decided. We'll give Fina the plug suit. Not that she needs any more action. She's the quickest in the party, but now she's even quicker. Which is cool. It's not a problem. And we'll buy 2 sets of Ara armor. One for Rap and one for Milda. Get some good, excellent defense in there. Right, basically rinsed all that money I had, pretty much. That's fine. Right, sell those bits I don't need. Oh, so bits, just 1 cactus armor. Okay, and everything else is fine. Okay, cool. So we're all kitted up. The only thing we're really missing from there is potentially a new ranged weapon for Rap and a new secondary backup sword. Probably not going to need that. Alright, let's go and stay in the hotel. Hotel Al Qaeda. Definitely says Al Qaeda. Not the same as Al Qaeda. Okay, it's a pretty cool hotel, I guess. I don't think we need to stash anything. Let's talk to the receptionist then. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Hey, starting a fight right in front of our hotel will spoil our image. Is he talking to us? We didn't start a fight with anyone. What are you talking about, mate? Okay, so we've walked into the hotel. This is just people staying in the hotel. Okay, maybe it's not the receptionist we speak to. And we've not been starting any fights, so don't... Let's try this guy. Please go up to the 2nd floor. It commands the best view. Our hotel recommends you get a massage after taking a bath. Is there anything else you would like? Don't hesitate to ask. What? Who's this? Well, this guy. My paw massage is #1 in the Al Qaeda district. 1 rub sends the customer straight to heaven. Okay. My paws have made this hotel famous. How about it? A rub with my paws will take your fatigue away. Okay. Okay, what? So we've got a masseuse offering us a massage, but we can't actually take him up on it. We've got a receptionist who's telling us not to start a fight outside the front of the hotel. We've got 2 hotel rooms that are full of people, even though there's a guy telling us to go up to the 2nd floor because it's got a good view. Have I skipped over something by accident? I'm starting to get a feeling I have, haven't I? These guys said go to the hotel. Well, I mean, they kind of suggested let's find lodgings. Here we are at the hotel. Oh, here we go. What's going on here? What are you saying? Stop being arrogant. Rafane people are like that. Don't be racist now, young fellow. We settled into Zil Padon first. You're in the habit of coming later and butting in. Ah, no way. You Al-Qaeda don't have a feel for quality products. What would you do if we didn't buy your products? You'd starve right away. Oh, is it a fight? All right then, let's go. What do you mean, Rap? Is he saying like, we'll join in your fight? Or is he saying let's leave him alone? I don't know. Anyway, let's find out. Oh, not again. This here's a town where 3 peoples are bunched up in one place. They ain't so friendly with each other. Especially when the Al-Qaeda and the Rafane meet face to face, they commence to fighting. Well, at any rate, let's find us some lodgings for today and rest up. Peanut brooding as always. What? He's speaking to us? Who the heck do you think you are? You Rafanes are nothing but snobs. That stuck-up look on your face just makes me sick. We're humans, mate. And Lanians and Cafunian. Okay. What's the Magay have to say about it? All they do is fight, fight, fight. It's a wonder how they don't get tired of it. In any case, we are the oldest and the Magay are probably the richest. We fight over such petty things. Don't you think it's stupid? Yes, it's very stupid. But you're in this lovely oasis desert in the middle of the desert. You think you could behave yourselves? Okay, so we've got a fortune teller's tent. That's cool. Missed that. Weird. Alright, so I've seen a spice shop, fortune teller's tent, and a shop called Oasis. Or is it even a shop? I don't know. Okay, let's try going to the hotel again. Now, it makes sense about what this guy said about having a fight. He wasn't us, though. Okay, random. I don't know. Welcome. Will you be staying today? With meals, please. Would you like a dining guide? I mean, does that mean a menu? Or just someone to show you to your table? I'm not sure. Alright, that's cool. We get to eat in the lobby, I guess. Which is fine. But I mean, look, this hotel is a single room and 2... You know, a single room of the hotel and then 2 guest rooms. So, I mean, did they turf one of the guests out? Maybe they were just leaving. Anyway, that's fine. It's quite pleasant anyway. Fina, cheer up, love. What is up with you? You still brooding about your sister? This is certainly a big and beautiful city, but the people seem to lack unity. In Cafu, and the people are united and try to protect their village. Yeah, not that you mention it, that might be true. What? Is that supposed to be now? That's another typo. Let's try that again. Yeah, now that you mention it, that may be true, but maybe they're just hot and irritable. I wonder if the people in this town know about Cafu turning to stone. If they knew, they shouldn't be so unmoved as this. I mean, I assume they don't. They probably don't really have anything to do with Cafu. That's the impression I'll get, at least. I wonder why the people of this town are so unmoved as this. The people and forest of Cafu have turned to stone, and difficult things are happening. I don't know. I guess they're just... I guess they just don't know how good they have it. Maybe. But would you look at this food? It's bright red. Isn't it a little too spicy, Hut? Okay. Super spicy food. Rat doesn't seem to like it. This town is surrounded by a desert. It's different from your village. They can't get a hold of fresh foods. The Magay get most of it from other places. If they didn't use spice, it would be dangerous. Oh, I see. You're a well-informed person. What? You have to repeat what you just said to Darling. Spicy, hot, hot, hot. I can't stand the food here. Okay, poor rat. You're still eating it, aren't you? You're still digging into it. So, what do you think is Padon? Ain't it ridiculously large? I suppose it's pretty large compared to a lot of the cities we've been to. Not Palm, though. Palm is pretty much the biggest city we've been to. That's cool. That's fun. There are 3 people centered here. The Rafane, the Al-Qaeda, and the Magay. It seems with the recent Turn into Stone episodes, refugees fleeing their villages have come flowing in. The recent Turning to Stone. So it's not just Cafu that got turned to stone. Okay, interesting. It's not more than one Tower of Doom, is there? It's not more than one Gaia. Because we've kind of got the impression that Gaia turning things to stone is a proximity type thing. So if there's other random towns we've not been to that have also been turned to stone, doesn't that suggest there's multiple Gaias in multiple Towers of Doom? I don't know. Among the 3 peoples in this town, the Magay are different. They have a good spirit though. Ah, the Magay. I know one of them. He certainly is a different sort. Every one of the Magay are merchants. They show up everywhere. They come to Lane too. They also have the saying, honor life. But that's common sense, isn't it? Well, honor life. I guess it is common sense in a way. Well, at any rate, I've never seen a bigger town. Maybe I'll do some sightseeing before going to Lane. Okay, that seems to be everything for everyone. Did you eat your fill? Lane is still ahead, you know. We need to get some good rest. Indeed, Milda. I like Milda. She's pretty cool. Looking forward to meeting her husband. Seeing what kind of man can tame Milda. Okay, so technically this is just a stop on the way. We've rested, so I guess we just leave town and press on to Lane, I'm guessing. Right, so where's the exit? There we go.